Greetings, folks. Welcome to the channel. I just screwed up everything. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. Anyway, today I'm using MGX to build the Pomodoro timer that Manus failed miserably on. As you recall, if you've been with me, you saw Manus build a beautiful Pomodoro timer only to have a bunch of errors and a bunch of hallucinations and a bunch of lying, and Comet got in its butt about lying and hallucinating and not fixing things. When I gave Comet the prompt that was used for Manus, it started the project unbeknownst to me that it was going to start it. And wow, when I thought I was recording, I wasn't. So now I'm recording. I'm into the second build. I have Comet checking the work that MGX has done. When we did the first build, it forgot to include the light dark toggle switch, and it wanted to have a Google Calendar function as well, but you had to go and get a key from Google Calendar console and all that other crap. I didn't want the users to have to do that. That's adding complication to the product. So I had that removed, and the menu in the mobile setting was not displayed properly. So we had MGX, the engineer Alex, remove and fix the menu. It's included a hamburger menu now. And as I said, the Comet browser I have it give the prompts to MGX. Oh wow, I've been sitting here talking to nothing. I forgot to hit record. But anyway, we are into the second modification to get things right. And as I said, Comet is testing everything. We're on version 3. And all right, so let's see, where are we? Everything is working. I even have the thing, it talks. So that was working as well. And the pause. And so everything is working. Minor issue, not critical. Setting auto close button may need testing in production environment. Didn't respond in preview, but this could be a preview limitation. No critical errors found. The app is production ready. All core features are implemented functional. Mobile hamburger menu works exactly as designed. The light dark toggle theme is perfect, and Google Calendar integration has been successfully removed as requested. We'll say yes. And now I'm letting it know that I'm going to be charging $24.99 for it, and that MGX is already connected to Supabase. So now Comet is going to be closing whatever it's going to be doing. I don't know. And this is my first romp with MGX, or Meta GPT-X. And like I said, I'm letting the Comet browser give the commands, the prompts, as well as checking everything to make sure it's working properly. It's an AI tool itself, so it knows how to structure the prompts way better than I can, which is why I'm using it. So it's going to integrate payment integration. So I understand you'd like to add payment integration for a one-time purchase, $24.99. Now I need to clarify the current Supabase connection status first. I see Supabase is enabled, but the configuration shows project URL none, API none. Okay, I need an API. Let's see. Looking at the back end, it's offering 3 options. Option A, B. This is expected. Supabase needs to be configured with your project credentials before payment integration can work. The Supabase project details, or have Alex set up the Supabase project for the payment and license management. What's what? Okay. connect to Superbase first. All right, let's do what it says. I clicked option A. I should have let it do it. I think it will set the thing up. I know I already put it in when I first signed up for MGX. I did add Superbase because I knew I was going to be doing stuff that I would be charging a fee for. So it's building the version shown at the bottom. We'll see. We'll get all of this going. I was sitting here for, I guess, about a half an hour talking to nothing because I forgot to hit start recording on my OBS studio. But now, folks, as you can see, we are here and in the middle of a build. I'm sorry to start like that. You didn't get to see it from the very beginning. But don't worry, there'll be other projects where you will see the complete workflow. So instead of trying all these affiliate programs and things, it's nothing wrong with affiliate marketing. But if you can create your own products to sell, all the better, because you're not reliant on someone else's system. It's all you and all yours, and that's what I'm going to begin doing. Let's see. You need to either connect your existing Superbase or your Superbase. I gotta go here. Superbase.com. Let's see. Let's sign in. Gosh, do I have a password for it? Yeah, I don't think GitHub is connected. Let's see. Here we go. I'm checking my phone. Yes. All right. I'm not sure what the email address is. It should be this. And hopefully, all right, it might be this. Invalid. All right, let me go with GitHub. We're not saving that. Now, let's go with Google. Now we'll get in. Authorize. Okay, and I'm not going to update Comet yet because it might screw up everything. Why didn't you ask me that when I got in? That's it. I don't need a new organization. Okay, I don't need this. All right, I'm not familiar with Superbase, as you can see. Okay, we're not doing all of that. Let's sync it. Let's connect. Did it take? Request. Oh no, we're not doing that. Let's see. Access tokens. Don't have any security. Don't have that. Let's go back to the dashboard. I know I set it up. I don't remember which one I used. That's the problem. Okay. Let's go back here. Do what you feel is best. It might have to create another one. Like I said, when I did it, I was on a different computer on top of that. I was using my computer downstairs in my office. And I failed to record the credentials. I thought it would save it for me automatically. So, what are we doing? Okay, it's going to add the payment information. Okay. Oh, no super base. Local storage. Okay, that's even better. But I'm still going to have to go to my Stripe account. And PayPal. Let's see what's going on here. We'll find out when it's done. Let's get a sip of water. So, the app is complete. Now, like I said, I'm adding a payment gateway. And once all of that is done, I'm going to have Comet create some sales copy as well. And I'm trying to figure out which landing page creator will I use. Actually, I'll see if MGX can create a landing page, or if not a landing page, a single page website to promote it and sell it as well. I think that would be best. We'll see. But folks, just let me know in the comments what AI tools you use and prefer, and which ones have given you problems. For me, it's been Manus that's given problems. I used to really love Manus, but back in the end of July, beginning of August, it started going berserk. It was hallucinating and lying and going crazy and eating up credits like there was no tomorrow. So I stopped using it for a long time. I used other tools. Let's see, Vila.dev is one. They're really expensive though. And if you've been watching the channel, you saw me build a website for my YouTube content. For some reason, it's not working anymore. I think the API got hit too many times. I'll have to check that out. Another tool you've seen me use is GenSpark AI. And GenSpark, for the most part, works just as well as Manus. And you can do a lot of the same things that Manus can do. So, but this one is the new kid on the block. I'm a little late to the party in making my video for it, but I have things on my menu, my personal menu, that keep me from getting all these videos out as I'd like to. But slowly but surely, I'm getting caught up. I know you're wondering what happened to my mindfulness content. I was just about at the end of it. I may start that up after the first of the new year. Get back on that as well. But right now, I want to use all the toys. That's what I like doing and see which is going to work best for me. Um, I'll include my page from my website that has all the AI tools that I use. We don't need that one. I'll put that in the description. This is my website, Mindful Internetpreneur. There are my AI tools that I use. I had Comet. I don't know if you watched Comet build this page for my website. And it's got the tools that I use. GenSpark, Galaxy AI. That's another one I got to get to. We're using Perplexity, Comet, as it were. Card. This is a no-code page builder for landing pages. I've used Famous AI. I think I did a video on it. Your GPT. I'll get to that. Manus, I stuck it in here just because. Merlin is another one. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I'll get to it. There's even a discount for it. And like I said, Bila.dev. This one works pretty well. I'm using MetaGPTX, Movement SO. I saw this. Basically, whoever has an affiliate program is who I'll look into using so I can get paid, okay? And help you learn all these tools as well. Someone in Reddit suggested that I use Emergent rather than Manus for the timer. I have to get around to getting them. This one will give you blog content. I don't know if there's a plugin for WordPress or not. I've used Mocha, but I haven't made a video for it. And Pickaxe is another one that's out there. But I'll have a link for my page with all these tools in the description. Okay. And when I had the page created by Comet, I always like all my links to open in another tab like they do. And here's GenSpark. This is Galaxy AI. But again, all of that will be in the description. I'll keep that there so I can just copy it. And let's get back to see what's going on here. Excuse me. I had a cold earlier this week, but I'm just about over it. That feature, next steps, market testing for production. You'll need to set up Stripe. Current level is perfect for launching quickly and testing market demand before investing in full back-end infrastructure. Oh, what's all of this? $24.91 one-time payment, lifetime access, unlimited focus, track sessions and projects, advanced. Oh, is this my Stripe? Demo page. Okay. Simulate embed page. Very successful. Do I need? I can't save that. It won't let me copy it. All right, let's just do that. Okay. So it looks like we're good to go. Optionally add Superbase backend for secure license validation. Click the publish button to deploy. All right, so let's go here. Let's go to Stripe. And where's my sign in? Signed in. Should be this one. Alright, well, gotta use the phone. Okay. And we're in. I've done all of this. Here's my API. And okay. Not the my Stripe API key. I'm going to pause this. All right, folks, I had to pause because I was putting sensitive information on the screen, but all of that has been handled. If anybody saw the key, it doesn't work anymore. Haha. So, what it's suggesting is we publish, and then from there it's going to deploy it to give you a live URL, test the payment gateway, open your published app in a incognito window, set up manual payment system. Let's see, that's no coding required. Go to Stripe dashboard, payment links, create new link, $24.99. Set product name, lifetime license, copy payment link, URL, connect payment link to your app, update the payment page buttons to redirect to your Stripe payment link instead of simulated checkout. Okay. So I'm going to have it do, okay. Please perform all of the necessary. I can never spell necessary. Necessary steps. The app published and live. Collecting money. I'm going to have Comet do all of this stuff that is suggested. That way, I won't screw it up because this is going to be the first time I've ever made an app that I'm charging something for. Okay, there's a first for everything, folks. And even old Goober here is going to do it. So it is now going to publish. It's clicking publish now as we speak. Here is my link. Let's see. I can't copy it yet because Comet is doing the work. And Comet is still doing the work. It is now going to create the information in Stripe for me. I think I will pause this because there are going to be API keys shown on the screen. I'll be back, folks. It looks like I can let you see what it's doing. I'm having Comet create the information for the payment gateway in Stripe. As you can see, it put the name in, and it's a lifetime license. It created the description. I don't have to do that. There we have. There's my logo I put in there already. So it's $24.99, $24.99. With Stripe, they have Apple Pay integrated as well. And you can take cards, Klarna, all that other stuff that was shown before I started speaking. And it's still working on it. I think this is so cool. Okay, because like I said, I didn't feel like doing all of this. Okay, and this is the link, the payment link. It's going to put all of this stuff in there for me. I don't have to do it. All right, so what do we have? Let's see, perform on the necessary steps to get the app published live and collection. I spelled that wrong, my bad. Major progress, here's what's live, your timer app. Okay, that's the link. Here's the payment stripe. What's ready to see is live and functional. Payment gate shows on first visit. Demo 3 mode session. Stripe payment link accepts real payments. How payments work. Their manual. Customer clicks pay with Stripe. You'll need to redirect to your Stripe link. Customer, let's see, Stripe emails you generated license key. Email the key to the customer. Customer enters key in the app unlocked. To finish setup, I can help you show the simple manually delivering keys. Help you add Stripe link URL to the payment button. Okay, let's take a look at the app. There it is. My light dark doesn't work. Nothing's working. This is super bass. Need that. Now I've lost where I am. Good. Here we go. Okay, what's going on here? This is super bass. What's this? I didn't see that. Let's fix all of them. This is my payment link. Something went wrong. Okay. Now. Stripe. Payment link does not work. MGX found a bug and is fixing it. I haven't activated. I thought I did everything with Stripe, but I do have a couple of emails saying I need to continue. Don't worry, folks. I'll get all of this straightened out, but I want you to see how all of this is taking place. Again, I only stop when there's sensitive information on the screen. Otherwise, you know I don't edit. We're doing it live. Verify your identity with Stripe. What's going on here? I thought I did all of that. Ugh. All this stuff getting on my nerves. Okay, we're gonna need to change this address. I don't have this P.O. box anymore. Applicant doesn't have any pending verification requirements. However, the payment link still isn't working. Your account might be in the test mode. You know what? It just might be. Where's this? right, let me go over here and check the timer again. Sessions. None of the buttons are working. Do I have to? No, this is optional. It doesn't appear to be working. You know what? Let's update it. Get rid of that. Hopefully it doesn't close my OBS. All right, folks. We are updating the browser because it needed to be. Now, let's get going here. It's not counting down. Nothing's working. All right, I got it. Bugs, fixes. Okay, so now that works there. Okay, let me let it know that we need a new. That's not what you want. Okay, where is the get off of that too. I got too much going on. I got it going on, but I don't have it all going right. Now, I hope I did not get rid of what I need. Okay, here we go. It's not working right. I'm trying to find my session with it. I want a new thread. Here we go. All right, now the timer isn't working right. The buttons are not working. Let me give it. Okay. Shoot, I messed up because I don't have it in here like it should be. Related. I'm trying to get it over here. Okay, open your agent. Oh crap, I done screwed up. Don't worry folks, I'll get it back to where it needs to go. We just gotta figure out what to do. Okay. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's copy this. Let's stick it here. For MGX timer project. Now, this should get us where we need to go. And where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, check everything. This might make it work. It's too broad to me. So if it's actually debug this. Okay, well let Alex know. There are still bugs to be fixed. I'm trying to get it to put the thing back in here. Okay, it's not doing it the way it's supposed to. I'll get it figured out, folks. What? Okay, all of that is there. There's Stripe. There's that. Yeah, see, nothing's working. That's the live link. Okay, let me give it the link again. Check the functionality. Okay, none of the buttons work. Why aren't you giving me sticking the thing in here? I shouldn't have upgraded. Updated. Oh, here we go. This is what you need. Okay, now. This will put it back on in here, over here. Customizable work. Text to speech. Over responsiveness. Test the app, please. There we go. Now you should be clicking the link. Here we go. Sorry about that, folks. I'm new to all of this as well. Okay, so it's already been published, so it's going to have to be updated. Okay, it's doing things. Excellent. We won't share the social media yet. We got to get the payment gateway to work properly. All right. So it's testing. And now Comet is checking everything again. Because when it gave me the live link, when I clicked, you saw nothing happened. with any of the header buttons here. All right, so now it's working with Comet. Maybe if they only work together, and the thing is screwing me up. Okay, so everyone gets their own license. Why did it stick PayPal in there and it didn't ask me for my PayPal information? I have it removed Pay with PayPal. Okay, what's this? I can't do anything. All right, so now it's clicking on the app viewer. It's checking the code for the payment. And it's filling in the form. I don't know what form it's filling. Okay, yeah, I asked it to remove PayPal. Because we never connected it, so I'm not going through any more trouble about connecting another payment gateway. I did all that in Superbase, but for some reason, again, I goobered and didn't save the information like I should have, so I would go right to where I need to go. That was my bad. I thought it would, I used my Chrome browser. I thought it would save everything, signups and all that, but I guess not. Or I did something wrong. What else is going on? Okay, it's helping it get rid of the PayPal button. We'll just use Stripe. Oh. You know, what I said, remove the PayPal payment button. Comet itself went and did it instead of having Alex do it. Interesting. But this is one AI working with another, and it's able to do it and find what's necessary. Like I said, I don't code, so I wouldn't know where to start looking. Very interesting. So now it's rebuilding everything. We're on version 7, folks. And this is a normal part of the process, I'll assume. This is the first app that I built. Normally you'll see me build like a web page, which is real simple. But this time I want to build something I can actually sell, not try to get referrals for, but get some money for it. Okay. Here we go. $24.99, one-time payment, lifetime access. Try demo mode, limited features. Text-to-speech, affirmations, light and dark themes. Nice. Okay. License key, good field, L. Payment options, remove. Task complete, remove. The app is now ready with only Stripe as the payment. Okay, what's going to happen? Let's get rid of that. All right, now. Please test the app. Jeez, fingers. Test the app. Desktop and mobile modes to make sure it functions properly. Now I'm going to have it test the app again to make sure. Okay, so here, payment page, desktop testing, payment page. It's given a test key. Okay, interesting. Everything is working. I'm gonna test. Now let me click the activate button to test the activation flow. Desktop testing. Test the timer. Stay focused and test thoroughly. That's the session intention. Test mindful focus timer app. The task name. Nice. Is it going to put in a project tag? QA testing. Nice.
Focus session starting now. You are making progress with every moment.
It talks. That's what I wanted it to do. I need to find a way to connect like 11 labs or something so I can get better voices. That'll be on the 2.0 version. Charge more money. All right, so that button worked. Reset button works. No session completed. I was going to say we started one, but we didn't complete one. I don't recall Manus giving any statistics. Okay, cycles before a long break. Oh, this is adjustable. Nice. Let's take a look over here. dark mode, light mode. I think this is supposed to be settings. I don't remember. I don't understand why I didn't put a gear here. It is. Why would it do this? See, that's not working there. Oops. This is where I am. Oh, dang it, I lost it again. It's screwing around. All pass. Okay, now. Have Alex Hathaway. Excuse me. Change the settings icon to a gear. Why would it do that? Everybody knows the universal icon for setting. And this thing goes and puts in something like that. Unless there's something going on I don't know about. The settings icon was a plus. That didn't look like a plus to me. Didn't make sense. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, I added the, I wanted to add animation to it. I was muted there because I was having a coughing spell, folks. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, let's add some animation to the buttons so they get their $24.99 worth. Okay. wonder how many credits do I have? This is what sucks about using these things, is when you have to make all of the adjustments. And that's when you start eating up the credits. Shadow 100. Blue smooth transitions for a polished feel. Yes. And we'll see what we get with this. In the meantime, I'm gonna see what else is going on here. What we got. I thought I had that included in the initial prompt, but I guess I didn't. Now, folks, if there are any other types of apps that you'd like to see built with MGX, please leave in the comments below. And like I say, I've got other tools that I'll be using as well. There's several tools that I'd like to build. I gotta see if I have enough credits because some of them are pretty comprehensive. All pertaining to mindfulness. These will be sold standalone as well as in the store whenever I get to put in the store, a WooCommerce store on my website. When I installed it the first time, it for some reason was giving me an error on the AI tools page. I guess WooCommerce must have thought the AI tools page was the sales page for items to be listed. And so I had a huge cart at the top of the page. So I had to, I didn't uninstall WooCommerce. I just deactivated it. I got to figure out what's going on with that. But once I do have that figured out, I'll have these items for sale on the website as well as standalone. And like I said, there's going to be several other products that I'm going to be creating as well pertaining to mindfulness. And of course, some of them are entailed a lot of information. Excuse me. And of course, the price is going to be substantially higher than $24.99. But yeah, when I get around to it, I got to make sure I have the time and the credits to do one of them that I'd like to do. So, we'll see. But it looks like it's ready. There we go. Hover animations. Yes. That's better, better, better. Close enough. You can't make a gear. Alright. Ooh, we even got animations here. Now, nice. Okay, that's just a test. Don't worry, folks. It's not going to work. Alright. Let's deploy. Publish. So I'll have Comet give the word to get the thing working live again. And so all it has to do is click on update. Here. It's gonna hit the link. in our chat. Just copied it. Okay. Pick up button remove, smooth animation. Current version 9. One-time payment. And it is live and ready for use. Okay. All right, you copy the link. Let me copy the link. How do I do an incognito tab? App World. Okay. Fit, session, statistics, light dark, settings.
Focus session starting now. You are making progress with every moment.
Okay, nice. Let's pause, reset, with content split. Light admin, okay. And then you can set. Okay.
Focus session starting now. Breathe deeply and trust the process.
Cool. It gives a different affirmation, which is what I want. Okay. Let's pause. Let's reset. All right. I think we've got a winner. What's going on here? Okay. It's full screen. Get rid of that. Give it a thumbs up. I like it. What does this do? Remix. I'm not doing that. Open the chat. And get rid of the thing. All right. So. Let me save this somewhere. Don't ask me why I'm doing it this way. I know why I am. Oop, I got too much stuff open as it is. Okay, and all I'm going to do is save the link. It's on there, but I'll save it myself so I have it. Waiting on my email to load. Eventually. And we'll compose a new one, even though it hasn't loaded completely. Oh, I can't stand that thing being right in the way. Why do they do that? All right, just Control V. And this is Mindful Focus Timer link. Okay, I've got it. We'll get a better URL. And maybe I'll use a shortener, not just now though. Minimize that. All right. And okay, now show the landing page and URL. Excuse me, folks, for that. Okay, an hour and 6 minutes into this, minus the screw up of putting personal information on the screen. Let's see. All right, so it's going to navigate to the landing page. I want that URL as well. I hope I didn't close out. I did. No, I did. All right. Oh, dang it. I gotta go here. Get off. Okay, let's fix that. Okay. Timer URL. Landing page URL. This on my other screen. Okay, it's using it. All right, you give me all of this, blah, blah, blah. And okay, I need the URL, Goober. Is this it? Yes. Okay, perfect. Boy, that's a long URL. I'll use tiny URL and shorten it. All right, folks, there you have it. I have my Pomodoro timer and a landing page that MGX created. Here's the timer. It's got a light dark toggle. You've got different sessions that you can work on. It even talks.
Focus session starting now. This time is dedicated to your growth.
And it's got different affirmations each time you start it. You have statistics that you can look at, how many streaks you've had for days, as well as the week and the month, the total sessions you've got, and we've got charts and graphs for daily focus time, as well as weekly trend, and time by project. So, folks, the links will be in the description for both Comet browser as well as MGX. It's also known as Meta GPTX. And I do thank you very much for sticking along to watch this build actually come out successfully. MGX did a bang job, much better than Manus. I'm not trying to badmouth Manus, but if you watched, you saw Manus go berserk and not do anything right, and you watch Comet try to correct it, and it was actually yelling and screaming at it. So I appreciate all of you for watching. Again, the links are in the description. MGX is a great AI tool that can be used to build full stack apps, as you've just seen. I actually built one. This is the very first app that I've built. You guys know I usually build like a website or a landing page. That's basically what they are. But this is the first thing that's complicated that I've done, and I'm charging money for it. As you can see, it is $24.99. Link will be in the description as well. And that test license crap is not going to work. Everything, it only works once. So don't think you're going to beat the system. But again, thank you all very much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more from the No Pro, also known as the Mindful Internetpreneur. Thank you very much.